Recording now. Oh my god, who the hell is this? It's Reptilicus and Arclanon bringing you the continuation of the match series between Team ODM and Team whatever the hell their name is, because I forgot.
Cycle Charge.
Okay, fine, Cycle Charge, goddammit. All I know is one of them's got a weeaboo username and that puts me off, man, but I get it. Anyway, the important thing, now we got a matchup of Chaos and Vampire Counts, yes, I was not gonna say any other word, against Dwarfs and Greenskins, a very, very unlikely army when it comes to lore, but who gives a damn about the lore in this context? The only thing people give a damn about is, well, killing shit. So, Ark, what will be the battle plan here in your opinion?
Oh right, from the placements, from the deployment here, I would say ODM is following the same idea. They're fighting as one. What they have is what me and Jixie call spaghetti lines. You see, they have a multiple lines marked with the red over here. With the first line being the Black Orcs. These guys are going to be doing the main damage, as well as the Iron Breakers. Those guys are good. Second line with their archers, generals, and slayers in case any enemy monster tries to attack from the middle. And in the back they have their support units, hammerers, nasty skulkers, the kind of stuff that are slightly faster, but has the buffing ability and can just help a place where the enemy is strongest in order to hold the line. And in the back we have the cavalry reserves, which we will see how they're going to perform. On the other side we have got two groups. They're a bit separate. They're still playing as two-piece armies. This is I don't think this is gonna bode well for them, but this can give them an opportunity with flanking. If they move from the Cycle Charge team's right flank and completely engulf them, they might have a chance over here. But they will need a very good coordination for this. We will see how the gen sniping is going to go. We see that the one general is on the flying mount, while the other one is Colex Suneater, the unit with the highest mass in the game. That guy just does not give a fuck about your infantry. I think, yeah.
Though, if he's a Sun Eater, does that mean he does not prefer the female gender at all? Because I'd realistically thinking here yeah, I'm gonna stop myself here before things escalate, but I think you know what I wanted to say.
Yep, and I'll pretend like it never happened. Oh yeah. So, from there, this is gonna be an interesting battle. I believe that the Cycle Charge's reserves are gonna open up and will engulf the enemy, just react how the enemy is going to attack. I think this is gonna be very interesting. So let's resume the game in 3, 2, 1, and we're off! Alright.
Play ball!
Indeed. So we see
we can see the Chaos. Oh my god. Oh, the Chaos and the VC doing the same shit they did in the last game.
Yeah.
Practically with their movement and deployment. Not a good thing in 2 versus 2 if you don't have ideal coordination, but
yes,
as we already expect, the team Cycle Charge, that's the name, I think I got it right finally? They're actually, you know, moving up together. They know what they gotta do. They're getting ready for this.
Oh, but they are being flanked. They're being flanked by the cavalry on their right. However, they're still responding with their reserves. Yeah. We will see how they're gonna fight with this.
Yeah, I mean, Warboy Biggins are gonna have a lot of fun right now.
Yeah, they're taking positions.
And even Nasty Skulkers. I mean, Nasty Skulkers are so good to throw as a support unit into a cav fight because they're AP against armored cav.
Yep.
And you know, they're a nifty little smoke bomb. Gotta love them bombs.
Exactly. And we have the first charge on the left. Oh, that charge did not go well for Chaos. That charge did. Oh my god. Those smoke bombs are stopping those Chaos Knights and they're being annihilated.
Complete unit waste right there.
Yeah.
That is like just trying to marry a girl and not even meeting her parents. It's just disrespectful, okay?
Absolutely, absolutely. We have the cavalry forces moving in after a cavalry charge failed on the right flank. Now we will soon see an engagement over here. Oh! Oh, Cycle Charge team is being completely encircled. That's interesting. I think this is gonna be good.
It has to happen. Even the Crypt Cores are going downtown on the Nordgrimlings, Ironbreakers,
Yeah.
and the Black Orcs, but considering they're getting buffed by a Runesmith, I believe they're gonna be able to tank it out for
Yeah,
the
so we will see how Black Orcs fight against Chosen with great weapons. Why? These guys are very cost ineffective.
Very cost ineffective and very not great, but you know what, it's also not great? Leaving your giant exposed so rangers can actually shoot him to bits.
Yes.
I love this dwarf army so much, and it's paying off so hard right now. It's like they predicted. The guy's gonna bring a giant, well, let's bring something that's gonna destroy a giant so quick. Yeah, exactly.
Wow. Wow, the main line, the Chaos main is completely broken apart by those Black Orcs. The giant is going down, the flanks are collapsing, rangers are shooting these units one by one, Kolek is going down. This is like dominoes. While Vampire Cavalry couldn't do anything. They're being countered by those infantry with those smoke bombs. I'm telling you, these nasty skulkers are the new spears.
They're just crazy. I mean, they're pretty nasty, honestly, but the Red Duke has been hovering over the Rangers for quite a while, just buffing. He could have at least tried to disrupt some of their firing, like he could...
Absolutely. A bit Cycle Charge, if you will. Oh, now he finally put down some Skeleton Warriors, but a bit too little too late in my opinion. The Vampire player is doing fairly decent against those Black Orcs over here, but the Chaos is completely shattered. Their main lines are just going away. Dwarves are coming in. Now, let's talk a little about Dwarves. You see, Dwarves in 1v1 are not exactly a favorite faction, but in 2v2, they create a very stable main line. Their buffs are great. They're just a very good faction to have. They're one of the most favorite factions in 2v2. What do you think?
Exactly. I completely agree, and the fact that they can bring unrivaled artillery pretty much effectively, which is the most important part in 2 versus 2. We haven't really seen much artillery lately.
Personally, I don't dislike artillery personally, but they can bring very good rangers. Quarrelers just win any kind of ranged battle. This is why I really like their skirmisher options. They're just great. These Peak Gate Guard reducing armor can hold a lot of enemies, and as a support unit they do great.
Basically, when you look at it in a way, the Chaos side has chaotically crumbled, because that's what Chaos does in this game. It doesn't fight for shit.
Absolutely, yeah, sadly that is the situation, but what do you expect against Black Orcs and Chaos Warriors with great weapons? This was not a very good matchup. This head-to-head collision was not a very good exchange.
It's horrible, and the waste of the Chaos Knights and the inefficiency of the Team ODM's cavalry in this game. It's just basically Team Cycle Charge countered their cav so hard with the nasty Skulkers and just and everything. Like,
yeah, kids, remember, the Greenskins might not have very good spears, but they've got nasty Skulkers for that.
And why would you need spears when you can stab somebody in the dick with a knife? Why would you need spears when you can have smoke bombs, right?
Yup.
Exactly, it all turns out to make sense. Anyway, at this point the battle is pretty much over, even though vampires do have some units and Chaos has got...
Yeah, they're just mopping it up.
Exactly.
Yeah, if this Kolek dies, and the Kolek has just went down, we should soon see mass routing.
You know, you're a prophet.
Well, it's easy when it's kind of written there.
Fine, you win.
And so did Cycle Charge. They did make a pretty good move on those Rangers with their Verex Reavers. We have to take a moment to appreciate that, but a bit too little too late. They should have coordinated those shots. I think they had a chance. In my opinion, had they not matched up against those Black Orcs in that way, kited a little, if they coordinated their shots, this could have turned around. But at this point, no.
ODM had a chance to win this battle, but it flopped. Anyway, kill score time.
Yep, kill count time, and the Chaos Warriors with great weapons, they just could not match to the Black Orcs' performance. The Dwarves have completely annihilated. Look at that score!
Oh my god, the Slayers, the Norgrimlings, whatever the hell their name is.
Yeah.
Oh god, this is just brutal.
This is brutal. All of these units performed exactly as planned. Dwarves, they hold the line. They do a lot of damage, but they require the mobility that the greenskins had provided. They provided that utility. You see, I would say dwarves are quite a bit like an ADC. They push very hard and very stable, but they need to be covered. They don't have any cavalry, they don't have any large, but when it comes to infantry, you can't go wrong with dwarves.
Exactly. The dwarves have the stability. They're just tanky as hell, especially with the buffs in this patch. The dwarf warrior price reduction is amazing.
I
It's
agree.
like it helps so much. It's like on top of other things, but
Yeah.
basically extremely well coordinated from Team Cycle Charge and extremely could have
Yeah.
been one,
In
but
my
then
opinion,
like
for Team Cycle Charge, the coordination could have been a little better. I did not see generals fighting one another and sniping. I'm a big fan of general sniping, as you might have noticed,
exactly.
because it's so essential. You can coordinate to snipe those generals. They're not playing as two players. They're playing as one, but their coordination could improve with a bit of practice, with a bit of shot calling, a bit of division of powers, if you will. I believe that will help it. Going back to the units, you have mentioned that the Dwarf Warrior cost has reduced. They have added one very important feature to the Longbeards with great weapons. They have charge defense against large.
Oh god, it's
Yep.
like you can just leave them braced. They're not gonna get steamrolled by the
Yep.
cab.
Absolutely, absolutely. And this changes quite a few things. It was good. The Also dwarves went with a very buffing build. They went with two runesmith, no, one rune lord and two runesmith. Just complete buffs everywhere. Spread those buffs, stack those buffs, and everything just goes fine. Well, you know what they say. Red to red, white to white, and everything's gonna be all right.
And the Red Dick, #1 vampire lord ever.
You just had to ruin it, didn't you?
As always, but anyway, that's it for this round. Until next time.
For the next time, join us for the finals or perhaps another semi-final. We will see what's on our plate.
Indeed, until the next time, we will see what's in our... Oh, what? I copied. Okay, never mind.
Ah!
Until the next video, enjoy.
Have a good night, gentlemen.